joining us again. My name is Dr. Schreeuwer. After my last video I posted about understanding the bullying dynamic and how it actually works, I've received a lot of feedback from different people asking me to explain how to actually transform this, how to break through this, what is my approach, what steps would I take. And a lot of people have said, well Greg, you know, it makes sense what you said, I understand it, it's quite logical. You know, we kind of thought about this ourselves in some way or another, but how would you go about actually doing this? If you're trying to change it, what do you believe you can do in order to help? So I thought I'd create this video and design this video for you guys to help answer those questions and also to give you a little bit more insight into my approach. It's a brief snippet of it, there's more to it, but I'll give you some ideas. So if you're being bullied, or if someone you know is being bullied, or if you have been bullied and you're still dealing with it, there are 3 steps that I would definitely pay attention to initially. There's more to it, but these are the 3 I'm going to suggest. First step, if your bully, or if someone who's bullying you or bullying someone else, is being unkind or being cruel, and you're judging them this way, and you're criticizing them that way, and you're perceiving that this is who they are, and you're labeling them as unkind and cruel and aggressive and all these sorts of things. What we're not doing is we're not seeing where we have that same trait. We are just as much of a bully, even though we're being victimized, as the bully is. But we are never really given the opportunity to take accountability for that. And it's very, very important because it helps to actually break down barriers between the victim or the target and the bully or the oppressor. So what I would do is, step 1, is I would look at all the things that you're judging the bully to be doing to you, all the things that you don't like, all the traits or actions or inactions they're doing towards you. And I would look for where in your life you do that exact same trait but maybe expressed in a different form to the same degree that the bully is doing it to you. So the quality needs to be the same. And I would look for several different places. Look everywhere in your life. There are several areas, or 7 areas that you could focus on. You've got spiritual, your spiritual purpose, or your spiritual life. You've got your mental life, that could be school, academics, learning, knowledge, all that kind of stuff. You could have a business, or you could be really successful in something, whether it be at school, if you know you're the head of a team, or the captain of the school, or something like that. Finances is about appreciation and building appreciation and valuation in yourself, really. So wealth, finances. You could look in your social life, you could look in your family life, or you could look at your body, in your physical body. Where in your body? Or how is your body being bullied upon or aggressed upon? And I would look in all those 7 areas and I would find at least 50 people who've seen you do the same things that you're criticizing or judging the bully for, or your oppressor for. So that you can see that you have 100% to the same degree the same trait. The exact same trait, you're just expressing it in a different form. This will help create transparency and will start to break down barriers between you and the bully to open up communication a bit further. That's step 1. Step 2 would be to look at, well, okay, this bully's being aggressive or unkind or cruel or all these sorts of things, all these different traits. I would look at all the different ones and I'd go, okay, well, if that's true and they're doing all those things to me, how is that serving me? How is that helping me grow? How is that benefiting me? How is that adding value to my life? What we tend to do is when people are cruel to us or mean to us or unkind to us, we tend to judge them and look for all the downsides, but never really look at the upsides of that particular trait or action or inaction. So I'd spend some time looking for how those different traits that you're judging that bully for, or that oppressor for, or perpetrator for, how those are serving your life. Are they making you assertive? Is that giving you more control? Is that making you feel more confident, more empowered inside? Is that giving you more, making you feel more self-worth? Does that make you value yourself more, appreciate yourself more? I would look for at least 20 to 50 ways in which that is serving you. If you cannot find 20 to 50 ways in which those traits, actions or inactions are serving you, you will constantly always be in fear of an oppressor or a challenger or challenges or anything that's going to come at you with aggression or force in your life. And you'll also end up resenting it and judging it. And you'll always kind of stay small and stunted and not allow yourself to grow. So definitely spend time doing that. And the next step, which will be the final step in this particular video, just in this abridged version, is I would look for where you are getting the exact opposite trait, inaction or action, coming at you that's opposite to the trait that's coming at you from the bully. So for example, if the bully is being unkind, who's being kind? If the bully is being aggressive towards you, who's being passive towards you? If the bully is being discouraging, who's being encouraging? Now, these can be close or distant, so it can be local, so it can be people around you right there in that particular moment, or it can be distant, so that's non-local. It's what quantum theorists call non-local entanglement, where something can happen in one part of the world and then it's happening in the opposite way somewhere else. It could be coming from a male or a female, or it could be real or imagined. Sometimes when we're being challenged in some way, we can sometimes associate into our imaginations and create a fantasy of someone supporting or encouraging or being kind or that kind of thing. It would be very, very wise to look for where you have the opposite. The universe is always balanced. It always has a synthesis and a synchronicity of opposites. Polarities always coexist at the same moment in space, at the same moment in time. They're never separated by time and space, ever. And if you give yourself the opportunity to find the opposite, you will see that you're loved. You will see that you're getting what you think you're missing. Because if you can't see that you're getting what you think you're missing at the same time that you're being bullied, you'll always be labeling that person. You always feel like you're never supported. You always feel like you're not encouraged, or not empowered, or not being, or people not being kind to you, or that kind of thing. It really, really helps you see that you're being loved, which definitely opens up communication even more. So those are the 3 steps that I would take initially. There is more to that particular approach that I do, but this video would go on for too long. It would be too lengthy to actually discuss that. But those would be 3 steps that I would focus on to help you, if you're being victimized, to break out of that, empower yourself, see where you have those exact same traits, you're just expressing them in a different form, so you can get some transparency between you and your bully. See how it's serving you, so you can dissolve any fear and resentment you might have around the issue, and see where you're getting the opposite traits or the opposite actions or inactions, so you can see you're loved no matter what's happening to you, no matter what you do or don't do, you're being loved. That's really, really the most important thing. So this video was designed just to help you guys have a little bit more information, a little bit more of, I guess, a tool base to help you achieve some transformation with bullying. If you'd like any more information about this, or if you'd like assistance to help you through bullying in any way, shape or form, my contact details are at the end of this video. You've got my email, or you can contact me through my website, and I'd be more than happy to assist you or give you more information, or even do some workshops and do some educational programs if necessary. So thank you for watching the video. I truly appreciate it, and I'm grateful for the time that you've spent watching this, and I look forward to connecting with you in the future. Take care. Bye for now.